Hey everyone, what's going on? It's your girl Wilma. Welcome to another video. So in today's video, we are going to be talking about how to ensure that you have the best year ever. So let's get into it. So for some of us, 2021 was a good year. For some of us, it was a bad year. For some of us, it was a meh type of year. Wherever you find yourself, I hope that 2022 brings nothing but joy and happiness and prosperity, and everything that you have prayed and wished for will come through for you. Okay. So I have 4 points that I want to share with you, and these points are just ways to kind of help you to ensure that, as I said before, that you have a best year ever. So what I want to talk about, the first thing I'm going to talk about is the comparison. I have found myself in this position. A lot of you, I'm sure, have found yourself in the position. This might be the reason why you didn't have such a successful year last year, and maybe coming into the new year you're struggling with the same thing. Comparison, the comparison trap. Do not compare yourself. Do not compare yourself. I know it can be hard. I know it can be a struggle, but don't do it. And the reason why I say don't do it is because we're all at different stages in our lives. You know, we have different goals, we have different dreams. Even if we're the same age, and you know, you might have other married friends or other single friends, or you know, other friends with kids. You just don't want to put yourself in a position where you're looking at someone else, not knowing the full extent of how they've gotten to where they've gotten to. You know, what sacrifices they've made. You know, what they had to go through, right? And we're all unique and we're different. So even if I followed the exact same formula, life can just turn out differently for me, right? And so that's something I really want to, you know, bring out. Do not compare yourself to other people. I am guilty, as I said, of this. This is something that I've really struggled with over the years, and it's something that I think I've done unconsciously. It's not something like, I don't say I'm going to compare myself to this person, but it's something that I do. And one way that I have found in 2021 to combat comparisonism, if that's a word. So one thing that I found that was really helpful is being grateful, having a spirit of gratitude, having a heart of gratitude. When you stop and you're grateful for what God has done for you, it's very hard to compare yourself, because to be grateful requires you to look at your life and look inward, and you're like, God, you came through for me in this and this occasion, and your neighbor or your friend is not going to have the same experience. So definitely gratitude is one way to ensure that you don't find yourself in the comparison trap. Do not find yourself comparing yourself to other people. It's not helpful. The second thing is to write your goals down. Write your goals, write your dreams down, make it plain. If you know your Bible, then you know what I'm talking about. But write down your goals. And what has been helpful for myself and Odine, and what we did this year, is we followed what is known as SMART goals, right? And it is specific goals, it is measurable goals, it is, what is the acronym? I got you. I was trying to memorize it. So specific goals, measurable goals, achievable goals, realistic goals, and timely goals. Okay, so we're gonna go through this quickly. So first, you have a specific goal, right? So let's say I want to lose weight this year, which I've said I want to lose weight around 50 pounds. That's a specific goal. Measurable goal. So how am I going to ensure or measure how I maintain my goal? Well, I'm gonna have check-ins. I'm going to have specific times I'm going to work out. I'm going to have workout videos in place. I'm going to have an eating plan in place. So these are things that are going to ensure that I can meet my specific goal. You want to make sure that your goal is achievable, right? So you want to think about yourself, and in the past, if you've never worked out before, if you've never tried to lose weight before, you don't want to do something really crazy like 100 pounds unless you know unless you know 100% that's something that's doable. But you want to start small. Your goal this month might just be to cut out eating chips. It might be just cut out eating candy, right? So you're not even at the point yet where you can start losing weight. You're just doing the things that you need to do to get you to that place of losing weight, right? So That's what I mean by achievable. You want to start where you're at, right? And that's what makes it achievable, because you're starting small, you're kind of building up. You want to make sure your goals are realistic, and that's tying into achievable. You know, if I want to lose 50 pounds this year, is working out 3 times a week realistic? Yes, it's realistic. You know, I probably can't work out 5 days a week, but I can do 3. And then you want to put a time frame. So for myself, I'm giving myself to the end of the year, but for you, you might give yourself until January, until, you know, the end of January to complete your goal. And I'm sorry guys, my camera died. So what was I saying? Yeah, so you want to make sure that your goals are timely. I think that's the last thing I was saying, and that's just ensuring that you have a realistic time frame that you can meet your goals. So for myself, as I said, as it pertains to losing weight, I'm giving myself to the end of the year. But let's say your goal is getting a new job, completing a project or a course. You know, you might give yourself 6 months, 3 months, 2 weeks, 6 weeks. So you want to have a time frame, and you want to have check-in points. So throughout the time, you're going in and you're making sure that you're completing your goal. If there are any hiccups, if you need to make an adjustment, you know, maybe halfway through the year, I'm saying, you know what, 50 pounds is a lot. I'm going to, you know, tailor it to 40 pounds or 30 pounds. So whatever your goals are, you definitely want to ensure that you are just creating the environment to reach your goals. Okay, so I hope that was helpful. I'm going to leave a picture of the acronym so you're able to just kind of see what that looks like. Yeah, the third thing that you want to do to ensure that you have the best 2022 ever is have accountability. You want to have people who can hold you accountable. You want to make sure someone can hold you accountable to your goal, okay? And this person, you know, will do that in the form of check-ins, you know, texts, emails, whatever it is. Hey, how are you doing with meeting your goals? Do you need my help? So you want people that can help you, can encourage you, can be supportive. Have yourself at least one accountability partner, someone that's going to push you in the direction of your goal, okay? And the fourth thing when it comes to you meeting your goal, sorry, that's Levi. So the fourth thing in ensuring that you're able to have the best year ever as it pertains to meeting your goals and the dreams that you have for yourself is to have fun. In the past 2 years, I think if anything, we have learned that life is way too short to live a miserable life. Life is way too short to be upset. Life is way too short to be angry. Life is way too short to be, you know, frustrated all the time, and to be unforgiving, and to just hold things in all the time. So you don't want to do that for 2022, okay? And if that's something that you're struggling with, you know, try and find yourself a counselor, a therapist, someone to talk to, and just kind of work all that stuff out. Bring it to Jesus, because you want to make sure that you're able to have fun, right? I'm going to be doing all that I can to lose 50 pounds, but I'm going to try to have fun doing it. I am not going to beat myself up about it. You know, if I go out and it's someone's birthday or my birthday, or if I go out with the kids, I'm going to have fun, and I'm going to have an ice cream every now and again, right? You want to make sure that in all that you're doing, that you're having fun, and that you're not having too much fun so you're not able to reach your goals, but definitely have fun in the process, because life, as I said, is way too short. There's way too many things that are negative and bad going on in the world to really just not be enjoying yourself and doing what you need to do. So yeah, that's the fourth and final point. Have fun. I do have one more thing that I do want to mention, and we're gonna have a separate video about it. One of our goals this year is to up our financial game. We did a little bit of this in 2021. You know, we did that by you know, putting money away, and you know, typically when we talk about putting money away, we talk about saving, and that's just having money in an account that you're not touching. But I'm going to have Odine come and do a little video talking about you know, trading and stocks and things of that nature, because it's really been helpful, and I think it's something that we could all benefit from. I know some people will say, you know, I don't make enough money to save and to buy stocks. Yes, you do. Yes, you do. Do you buy McDonald's? Do you buy fast food? Then you can afford to save. You can afford stocks. That's how easy and simple it is. I'm gonna come back and we're gonna talk about that with Odine, and it's just gonna be a learning. This year is all about getting ourselves up, right? Up financially. You know, if you're trying to lose weight, you get yourself up. You know, it's never too late. You might have had a rough year last year, but we're gonna start afresh, and I'm here with you. We got this. We gonna do this, right? One of my goals also is to make sure that I'm consistent with YouTube. Last year I said I was gonna do it and I didn't do it. It's now a new goal for myself this year, right? And things happen, life happens. You know, you compare yourself, which I am guilty of. Super critical of myself, which I'm guilty of. There's a lot of little things, my insecurities, because y'all think YouTube is easy to sit here and talk in front of you. It's a challenge, because sometimes after I record, I'm watching a video and I don't like what I see, I don't like what I hear. It's a struggle. It's a struggle. It's a struggle. And I started YouTube because of my insecurities, and because I struggled with talking in front of people and enjoy talking in front of people. Even though I can't see y'all, I get y'all feedback, and so this is a big part of why I do YouTube. And so I'm hoping that I can teach myself how to grow this platform, and y'all gonna help me do it, right? So please leave in the comments what some of your goals are, and we're gonna do this thing together, okay? So thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys in another video.